Thank you for coming back to Polka Dot Mailbox, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to show you my latest order from Queenacraft. This is the little notebook and business card that they include, and my daughter always loves getting those, so I'm super happy for that. So I've got 4 new things here today. I'll start off with the dies with fall approaching quickly. Very quickly. This is the set of pumpkins that I thought would be spectacular to make shaker pumpkins. And I love how they have the 2 different designs that you can create layered effect of different sort of features to a pumpkin. So that's fun. And then I also got this medallion set here, which is just a simple circle and the flags at the bottom, but I thought this would be a really fun embellishment to create. So I have that. And then I found these sequins, and since I wanted to make shaker embellishments out of those pumpkins, I ordered in a set of these beautifully pink, sparkly. Let's see how these all come out here. So let's just take them out and see how fun those are. So you get a really great variety, and they all come in their own individual little containers. Those stars there, just to add a beautiful sparkle. Love that. We've got some really cute, almost like diamonds there. Some more stars. These ones have holes in the middle. Those are all white stars. Little flowers, all very pink and iridescent. Just like a little bit of sparkle and glitter. There's some like plain clear kind of glitter. Look at that. So that's a really cute little set of like flat back pearls. And then these are the last 2. Oh, look at that heart one there. Really pretty. Okay, so those will be great little additions to creating some shaker pockets. And then look at these fun charms. You get a whole package of charms, and the focus of this is like a pink sort of color, and you can see all of the different fun little designs and stuff. Little flower. So they're all pink and very pretty. You get so many, like that little peach. So what is this one here? It's a shell. Really like this one. That's a fun one. Okay, so I'm going to show you now all the things that I am going to create with these fun new products. Okay, first going to come in with these medallions and show you how you can create a really beautiful embellishment with just these simple dies. And here you can see I've done lots of layering. Very simply, I just cut out the background piece, and then I popped up a sentiment that I cut out with a circle die. It was part of like a cut apart that had that sentiment built in. I got some flags. With this one, I've off-centered the flags, like the little like ribbon type things there. Put a little bow, embellished with some puffy stickers, and that is the first one. So the second one here is, I've got this time the little ribbons there hanging down evenly, where last time they were offset. And again, I've popped up just some fun little embellishments, some little doodle pops, some triple sequins. I've added a cute little clip on the top here. Here I did a contrasting set of sentiment and background, where here I did sort of like a complementary one, but there's what was on the back, like that's where that one was. So you can go either way. And then the third one I created is here, this adorable little raccoon. Again, the background piece popped up a little sentiment. It was all a bunch of words that I just cut a circle out of and created this fun little embellishment cluster on that little medallion. And then with the pumpkins, I actually used these two pumpkins mostly, and so they go like this. And what I did was I cut out a background piece. I cut out a piece of this with my foam, and so what it did was it created a perfect little place for me to make a shaker. And then I cut out a patterned piece of paper to put on top, and I just layered all the pieces together. So it created sort of like a little division. And what it made was these fun little shakers. Now you can just barely see the sequins tucked in behind there because I really did a lot of layering. I used like an iridescent pink sort of I'm trying to think of what it was, like a clear, it's not a vellum, like a mylar is what it was. So I used that to seal the pieces in. So what I did was I cut this as the base with a very pretty patterned paper. I also cut a mylar piece out of this so that it could go on top. I cut out the foam piece, so it's plain foam. I'm going to do this so you can see. So it goes a plain piece of cardstock, or a patterned, I used actually a patterned piece of cardstock. Then I took the foam that I cut out and I layered that on next, so that I don't put the foam there. And then on top of that, I cut out another mylar out of this, and then I topped it off with a patterned paper. So it's got 4 layers here. You can just barely even see. You can see the really pretty paper. And I just glued all the pieces together. I put my little mix of sequins and things tucked away in there, and you can just barely see some different sequins poking out through there. I also created an additional one here. So again, you can see some little bits of sequins poking through there. I've put this fun little sticker and little bow on there, layered it all up, and created these really fun little Halloween embellishments. And then lastly, you can barely even see the pumpkin on this one, but it really adds something. I mean, even just the weight of these is quite substantial. The when you have the sequins inside, the movement that it gives shaking around, and you can see how I've put a little arrow on here. I put a bead on the arrow, and then this little bow with twine that I created, a little set of 3 puffy stickers, and this on top of the fox, and then I created that. So I had a lot of fun working with those sets of dies to create some really fun fall embellishments. And then with the charms, what I did was I created these beautiful tassels. And here's one right here. So what I did was I just created the tassel base with a long strand. I ran some beads up, so it has a little strand hanging out up above. You run the beads on, you flip it over, and you put your little jump ring on. And then when you're all done, you just attach your little charms. And then it just sits really cute if you wanted to create a little tassel for your Happy Mail pen pals, or if you wanted to create a little tassel to hang off a little mini album. So it has a really fun set there. And so you can just play around with it and do a number of different colors. So here's one that I had created with different charms that matched with the blue there. I'm trying to see if that's, so that's just gold. So blue and gold. I did the gold trim around there. Let's see, all the fun little pieces. But I really love, see how these charms just add such a fun touch to these beautiful little tassels. So I had created these ones previously with like a blue set that I had. So I was really glad to have that pink one there. So thank you so much for watching. I will link all the information down below if you're interested in purchasing some things from Queenacraft, and we will see you again next time.